I I haven't prepared any topic. Again, I forgot to prepare the topic yesterday, so we're going like no script right now. All right. What's first? Intro. All right. Let's do the intro. All right. Uh, fuck. This might be the hardest part of the whole podcast. Doing the intro because how those YouTubers and like VTubers are like so fluent
Y-
like at
yeah.
introducing themselves. I'm like so awkward. Like I'm I'm literally just speaking to my laptop as if I'm talking to a whole audience.
Yeah, you feel like it's weird. You
Yeah, it's there.
YouTubers are just like, boom, what's up, everybody? And all the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Now you try to do it, and it's like super awkward.
yeah. Because you cringe at yourself, right?
Yeah.
You just cringe like how the how the fuck does these people like so fluent that like at the flip of a switch like what's up everybody like oh that might be good. All right, let's try first take. What's up everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We're back again with us, Pika PP Investigation Podcast, and I'm here with my friend Nate. Introduce yourself, Nate.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nate. I'm a Latino. I'm a friend of Ludwig. What's up?
Yeah, he's been on this podcast before, right? The second episode, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not
Yeah, I
wrong.
was in that.
So talk a
Yeah,
lot
along
about
with.
with Nikki too.
Mhm.
We talk a lot about what was it? Euro beats and stuff like that.
Yeah, music in general.
Yeah,
Anime.
music in general. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Oh, my voice cracked. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So now, right now, we're only two people because Kyber was supposed to be here from. If you remember from the first episode, Kyber was supposed to be here, but due to sudden schoolwork, he can't join us today, which is a shame. So yeah, it's only the two of us now. All right. So the plan today. Oh fuck, again. All right.
That voice
I
crack.
think I need like I'm kind of nervous, because I'm not used to do this kind of stuff. Uh, so I'm like kind of nervous, but whatever. I'm just pushing through. So today, the plan is we're talking about VTubers, right? VTubers. If
Mhm.
there's one thing in common that this server has, is that we all love VTubers here.
Yes.
When I say love VTuber, I mean obsessed with VTubers.
Yeah. Yeah, I love like the community and stuff, and all the
True.
love that they give us to us, because like if you see someone like Korone, you know she
Yeah,
loves her audience.
true,
You know
true.
she enjoys speaking with the chat and stuff. Obviously,
Yes, yeah.
always gonna be that asshole that is a hater and says like, "Oh, fuck your fucking dog" or something. But
Mm-hmm.
still, she's enjoys like the chat's company.
Yeah,
It's really endearing to watch.
true. I mean, that's how I first got to VTuber in general. Like, uh, to see their passion. Like, they're very passionate about what they do. Right? They stream, but it feels genuine because the thing with normal streamers versus VTubers, right? Is that normal streamers, you can show their face. You can be pretty and be successful just because you're pretty, right? But
Mm-hmm.
with VTubers, no face is shown, right? You don't show your face, so you cannot rely
Mm-hmm.
on your face, right? You
Yeah, you
cannot
cannot
rely
rely on your
on
beauty
your
to carry you.
yeah, you cannot do that in VTuber. You you have to, your personality sells. I mean, sure, you can,
Mm-hmm.
your illustration can be cute, but at the end of the day, It's the personality that sells, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, um, if you have like the like $1 billion VTuber model, but you just say like one word an hour and it's the most boring word, it won't happen. But if in the reverse, you have some two big attributes, let's say, and just say just say an one word an hour, you probably get a $100 in a donation.
Yeah, true.
That's probably gonna happen. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Very
I
true.
started I started VTubers because of Hanamakia.
Oh,
I it was back when Doom Eternal just released,
Mm,
and I watched the clip of her, of Mick Gordon coming into stream,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, why is the god of music
Gaming
seeing
music.
this?
Yeah,
Yeah, music of metal music
yeah,
here. So I started watching a little bit of more of, of Hanamakia. Then I got recommended the Niji Sanji to VTuber that it's flat and it's an alchemist. I forgot her name.
yeah, yeah.
Angie.
Oh, Anje Katarina. Yeah,
Yeah, Angie Katarina. I was like, dude, I love her because she's like on the deeper voice, and my conception of VTubers were like this high pitched voice, hyperactive kind of girl, like the like
well,
the
most
one that
most of
was
them
back in
are.
2016, the one that was
Oh, yeah,
popular.
Kizuna Ai, Kizuna Ai.
Kisuna Ai, that was my idea of a VTuber. So I was like, I don't know, because I heard of VTubers at the end of 2019, but I never didn't get into it because of that. But then
Yeah,
I
yeah,
watched those two, and Haramaki has a pretty normal voice,
yeah.
but and Angie has a deeper voice, considering in her workspace a lot of VTubers tend to use a higher pitch.
And
So
also, Angie Katrina is socially awkward, right? She's like,
well, yeah.
well, there are many like socially, skilled VTubers, right? They talk a lot and all this stuff, but like Angie especially is like so awkward around other VTubers.
Yeah, that was like kind of cute. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, God damn, this is cute. But
Yeah, yeah.
then after that, it just it snowballed into like Fubuki, and I said,
Yes.
okay, this is a bit high pitched for my taste, but she do be cute though.
Yeah.
And then I just went rolling over there, and I wanted to watch the Towa 3D
Yeah.
debut, but
Yeah.
I slept through it, and I almost wanted to cry myself to sleep in a week.
It's around. When was the 3D models debut? I joined the VTuber community around that time. I think it's after March. What's after March? May? Hey, no, wait. What's after March? Wait,
Months.
I don't.
March, April, May.
April, yes, April. It's around April, I think. Like, I'm gonna be
It was
honest. I
like
don't remember. I don't remember the order of. I don't remember
the
the
months.
order of the months. Like literally until today, I don't even remember the order of the alphabet. Like
See,
seriously, and I
it,
also don't remember the order of days in English. I don't remember the order of days in English. Like I just couldn't be bothered to remember them.
I do remember, but I just have to like focus a lot on it. It's like, okay, how many months are in a year?
Yeah.
And then I just have to like rephrase it in my mind like 4 times. But going back to YouTube, to VTubers. Sorry.
VTubers.
The type of content I like in VTubers is just like the content when I see the VTuber in question just chatting or doing something.
True.
I don't know why. I just see like the thing about VTubers that I like the most is just like they as you said, the personality shines through a lot more, so they can do a lot more of stuff with their personality. Go a little bit more extra beyond, because like if you're a normal streamer, you have to be a normal person or be like the great like Tyler One. He is a the toxic king of Twitch, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, in VTubers, you can do that while being semi-normal in that
Yeah.
space.
Mhm.
So that aspect of VTubers I love. Just doing something. For example, one of my favorites right now that I watch every time I can is Ina.
Uh,
Ina is so just so chill. It's something that I just put on the background. I watch their art streams. I don't fucking draw. I don't know anything about art or that stuff. I don't care about that. I just want to see her like talking and interacting with chat,
yeah.
and that's relaxing. And I'm like, God damn, am I relaxed right now?
A nice
So
chill.
yeah,
So yeah, Ina, for those of you who don't know, is Hololive English VTuber, the English branch VTuber. Yeah, from Hololive. So yeah, how did you get started in VTuber? Oh yeah, Hanamakia, right?
yeah,
So
Hanamaki.
yeah, so for me, I think it was uh I think it was like Russia, something like that. Watching the clip, accidentally found a random clip of Russia like screaming, uh, like the
Oh,
infamous Russia scream, like death
oh,
metal
death
scream.
metal.
Yeah, 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 that one. And I don't know, I'm just like suddenly click, and then I found Sora, right? Sora. I don't know.
Mhm.
People usually, right, when talking about uh VTubers, who got you into VTubers? They probably answer like Korone or Fubuki
Fuki.
from that Scatman video, right?
Yeah,
But I don't know. Well, the first video might be Russia, but the moment I like, oh shit, I love this this new thing, right? It's Sora. And I accidentally found Sora streaming, right? And like
hmm,
she's so chill, man. And then yeah, I like my like chill VTubers, right? So yeah,
yeah,
Sora got me hooked. So people, might be confused. Uh, what got you into VTubers? They might ask when I say like, oh, Sora got me into VTubers, because that's rare, right? Because
hmm,
usually people found out about Sora later in their VTuber journey, right? Because Sora is not as prominent as the rest of the members. Yeah,
yeah. She's a founding member, but it's not
top
a
member,
like
yes.
ah.
Yeah, like in at least in the sub count, right? In this, yeah,
Yeah, it's not like maybe we'll get somewhere when like Gura, that's is like the most subscribed VTuber right now, and Korone and Fubuki will get more recognizable,
yeah,
and we'll say, okay, that's whole life for people who don't watch VTubers but are watching anime, and Sora is like that middle point of, okay, I know a little bit more, but only I know whole life. And
yeah,
then we get into Niji Sanji. A lot of people get into like whole life and then Niji Sanji. I went backwards. I went Niji Sanji and then
yeah,
whole life, and say, ooh, this is fire. Because I remember just like watching whole life for the first time. I watched the Marine 3D debut with
mm,
like Coco in the background. I didn't know it was Coco, and I was like, "Who is this woman telling this pirate to just spank her ass? Who?"
yes,
And I just became more curious, and then I found out who Coco is, and I said, Coco, more like cocaine, bro. She was crazy. But yeah, and
She's addicting.
I, yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
Oh,
Then I just found like Coco. For example, Coco is just in like a word would be like an amazing performer, but
yeah,
I
yeah,
genuinely think if we were to like meet her IRL, she wouldn't be like 100% Coco, right? Because she's a Coco is Coco, and the person behind it is the person behind it, right?
yeah,
But I bet that a little bit of Coco would shine through, even though she isn't in the VTuber model per se.
yeah,
And that seems so genuine to me, because sometimes you see like streamers being completely other persons out of camera or something, and that's like
yeah,
okay. And for example, in a like I don't like to like say, oh, you're in a drama, right? But Nyanners, she was a normal streamer, and then she switched to VTubers, and people were like, okay. But then the Pokemon thing happened, and everyone just went
oh yeah,
shit
oh
crazy because of
no,
it. And I'm like,
oh,
that's reasonable, because Pokemon just went like, oh, I want some VTuber money, bro.
yeah,
And that
yeah,
that that genuine thing about VTubers gets lost in
yeah, yeah.
that.
You know, you get it. Yeah, if you're a Pokemon simp watching this, fuck you, right? I
Get
don't
out, bro.
I don't give two shits about your queen. She's a fake bitch, right? I don't care about her. Like, she's not even beautiful. You know, there are plenty of more beautiful streamers out there. But you choose Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, she even has a boyfriend, and she's cheating a lot with a lot of dudes, right? So why do you pour money on? All right, so back to topic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I agree with what you said, right? They are somewhat playing a character, right? Playing the character as, you know, like maybe a succubus like Choco, or, you know, like what else? A dog like Korone, and
yeah.
a cat like Okayu. But it felt like it's them, right?
Hmm.
They're not like 100%, uh, you know, faking it, but you know, they're, I think, like, yeah, they found a way to be genuine through, you know, through being something else, you know, if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah, yeah. The line between like VTuber and real life person gets like really blurred. You cannot
Mhm.
tell. So that's the thing I love about VTubers. And then there's like the gaming side of things that, like for example,
True.
Shishiro Botan. She's amazing of
Yeah,
Call of Duty, bro. I want to
yeah.
1v1 her, and she would probably beat my ass. And I play Call of Duty since I was like 12, bro.
She's she once got into competition, right?
Yeah, she went to the
Call of Duty
CDL.
Japan or something like that. So yeah,
Yeah, she went there, and
she she fought
she was
with the
casting
pros.
also.
Yeah, she fought with the pros. So what's funny
Yeah, and
is
she put up a fight.
I looked at her Twitter once, right? She retweeted, you know, a post from Call of Duty Japan, right? The Japan branch, about the roster of the whole competition, right? So who's facing who? Who's facing who? All of them are normal humans, except for Botan in the picture.
Yeah, I saw that. They were having like the whole like um
Serious face, like
the
you know, photo, like
the
portrait of them, like human, 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 a lion, like
a lion, an anime lion.
an anime line just sit right there with a poker face as if blending in.
Yeah. I remember just waking up and seeing that, and I'm like, bro, I gotta see this. And I joined the stream, and I just see her just like commenting over some gameplay. I'm like, I see how it is, but I probably say, these guys are trash. Because like I saw her play and she was amazing.
Yeah,
She put up a fight and I think she won. I don't quite remember, but damn, she's good.
yeah, she's like the gamer side of Hololive. She should be on
Yeah,
Hololive Gamers, because
yeah.
she's very good at FPS.
Yeah, she is very good at Call of. And I bet if she wanted to, she will hop into Apex and just beat everyone's ass. Like for
Yeah,
example, Carrie Aqua, that she always plays Apex or Towa, because Towa does play a lot, but it shows that she isn't like the top gamer in that aspect. And Towa is another. Towa is cute.
yeah, Toa.
Love Towa. Oh shit.
Right, I disconnected. Right, where was I? Oh yeah. So for those of you who want to get into VTubers but don't know where to start, right? Is my voice cutting out? No. All right.
A little, and
No. All right.
you got entirely disconnected in the middle of that.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a third world country internet. What can I do? All right. So there are two ways you can. There are two ways you can enter, the VTuber community. One is through Hololive, and one is through, like Nate did, Nijisanji. Nijisanji focuses more on, like chill streaming, like your normal game streamer, right? But Hololive is more idol focused. Think of it like, AKB48, or for those of you my Indonesian friends that's watching this, JKT48, like something like that, right? Idol. But I'm putting air quotes on the idol because they're idol, but technically yes, they're an idol, but they're not really acting like one. But you'll get what I'm.
Hololive idols are
They're more like
Hololive being
like
idols is the equivalent of Rihanna being an actor. They technically are, but no.
Yeah, their charm, I think, right? It's what people respect, because idol in Japan, at least as far as I know, I know a bit of AKB48, and I know a bit about it. So, from what I know, right, is they have to put a front, right? They have to act a certain way. They have to do this, do that. They have to appear perfect, right? And if they don't appear as perfect, people will get angry, right? But on the other hand, Hololive, they're more on the genuine, like, oh, I'm just a human like you guys. I'm just a fellow otaku that's somehow also a VTuber, right? We share a common thing, so it's more like building a connection between the two. What do you call building a connection between the streamer and the viewer?
Of like the VTuber
That's
side
kind
of
of like
things are
what.
like more exactly like more genuine with their stuff. Like they can be themselves, like I said before. But idols, let's be honest, it's like a little bit toxic, because if like X does Y, they just get canceled in like
True.
5 seconds.
True.
So it's like but VTubers is like that middle point when like streamers can do whatever they fucking want, and but they
Yeah.
get the perks of a idol. So what I'm feeling that's happening more prominently in Japan is that they are trying to see, they're seeing a streamer first and idol second
True.
in these VTubers,
True. True.
because like let's be honest, a normal idol wouldn't be able to speak about the yaoi or doji
Yeah.
that
They
she
they
is
they
reading
wouldn't
at the
be able
moment.
to talk about, right.
Eh,
Streamer first. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Streamer first, and then uh, an idol second. Close.
yeah,
Say.
because like
So what's
with
your favorite
idols
VTuber?
they just put her like in this
Okay,
pedestal
all-time
and
favorite.
just is like, this is like a goddess for you. For example, you see like that that guy on every single idol concert in anime that is like my goddess, and that's, it's more of a representation of the entire fandom, because like
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
see that the entire idol fandom sometimes is like that, and just is like my goddess, and they are like so perfect, and the moment they don't are perfect they just go like, how do you disrespect, how do you, and all that stuff. But with VTubers it's more chill, more like, and we're more like you, but we also sing sometimes.
Well, we're like you, but more talented, basically.
What are you? I am you, but more talented.
It's like, yeah, I'm you, but with actual talent. All right. So, yeah, they sing. Well, not all of them can sing. Let's be honest. Like some can sing. I won't name names, but not all Hololive member can sing. Well, yeah, some of them sing really good, but not all of them can sing.
Mm.
I'm cutting up.
Yeah. it's the technical problems wrong with this one.
It's not technical problem. It's just my country's internet being shitty and all that. It's a normal day for Indonesian people, to have shitty internet. It's like everyday occurrences.
Mhm.
All right, yeah. You see what I hate about disconnecting is like you suddenly forgot about you suddenly forgot what you were talking about. So it
Yeah,
creates
you get
this
distracted.
awkward, air. Yeah, you get distracted and there are long pauses and stuff gets awkward. I'm 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 not a socially talented person. This shit is hard, and the disconnecting makes it even harder. Cut
Yeah,
me some slack, Discord. Come on.
yeah. It's like,
Oh well.
it's like I'm not the best
Yeah.
around here. Discord, help me out, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, at least, cut me some slack.
Mhm.
So yeah, Hololive, Nichisanji, and Independent. You don't forget the Independents.
Oh yeah,
Independents are good.
like you see everyone in the meme with this, but like like Artemis,
Oh yeah.
she seems like I haven't watched a lot of her stream, but she seems like a more chill out stream with a little bit of chaos, like a
Yeah.
chill chaos. I don't know, that's how I will describe it.
Chaotic good or something like that.
Yeah, chaotic good. lawful chaotic or something like that.
Yeah,
I see that vibe from her. Just like from her and her voice being like just so like normal and not like hyperactive. That's what I that's what I see.
there's
But
so many VTubers, right? So many
Pika,
VTubers.
Pika
Oh,
in the
Pikame, Pikame, yeah.
Pikame, she's amazing. She. When I first started, I also saw her. I'm like, I like her art style. I like her model,
The
and I saw
forms. Oh, yeah,
the whole Foms like
yeah.
family. Because there is not an agency. It's like more of a family. It's like the three sisters,
But
and
it's still technically an agency. They're
yeah,
not
it's
independent.
yeah, it's
Similar
not
to
even.
yeah,
They're in a
Hololive.
gray area.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's it was made by Gyaru, right? Gyaru, that guy that made that song about Choco Mint Ice, and you know that song about Choco
No,
Mint
I don't.
Ice. It's a fun. Yeah, he's that dude that make those meme songs. He made
Uh,
Bomb. Pikame. Pikame is the most famous of the three of them, but two of them, like the rest of the bombs, are pretty chill too, pretty good. Their highlights would
I
probably
love the three of them.
be, yeah, their highlights would probably be, that let's kill the hoe.
Yeah,
It's like
I
they're
always laugh when I see that clip. I'm like, God damn, let's kill it down.
let's kill the hoe. It's it's like the introductory to forms, right? The introductory, and
Yeah,
Pikame is like the bridge between forms and of overseas viewers, right?
yeah,
Because
it is.
Pikame speaks English, right? Pikame speaks English too, and it speaks Japanese too. Like she's a Japanese person. Oh yeah, fun fact. One of the forms member, I forgot her name. The red one, I forgot her name. One of the forms member followed me on Twitter once. Like, yeah. I thought it was fake, right? I thought it was fake. But then I went to her account, right? And then I realized, I followed her. After that, I looked. Wait. Pikame also follows her. So this is a real account. So I don't know why. I think she's just I think, right, the situation that I think in my head is, right, she's like dead face drunk and just went to her followers, right, and just scrolled to random posts and follow random people. I think she's drunk. And then after, yeah, the one that said let's kill the hoe, right?
And didn't know what hoe means.
You
I
know,
just remember when Two Man just started like watching some random ass clips from Hololive, and Dad just pops up and she gets the pad one time, and then they show another like okay 2 times, and then there's Subaru who says it like 3 times, and he like, damn, okay, you wanted to say it.
even the Holo stars say nobody is safe from the melodic N-word. Melodic
Yeah.
N-word. Which, if I say right now, I would definitely get canceled. Not that my viewers care, because most of my viewers are my friends from Indonesia. Not that I care. Not that they care if I say it, but just to be sure, just to be safe. You can never be too sure on the internet. So yeah, it was, if Two Matt gave a pass, then they can say whatever they want.
Suma he's like, hold up, we got the pad, bro. With Two Man gave us.
Yeah, the gamer word. Yeah, the gamer word. So I remember Two Matt also giving Leafy, Leafy the end pass. That was funny. Leafy abuses the shit out of the hand pass.
Yeah.
Uh,
He does.
yeah, I miss playing FIFA. Yeah, man, it's funny. So, what else? YouTubers, what? Hollow Stars. I think Hollow Stars don't get the love that they deserve. You watch Hollow Stars?
I watch Hollow Star, yes, and I think the same. They're underrated. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
my son in the cafeteria, bro.
Mm,
Rick.
he,
Every time I see his stream, I hop in and say, "Good morning, son."
he's
Because God
he
damn.
just got 100k, right? 100k.
Yeah, he did.
And the goddess herself, Tokina Sora, came to his stream and congratulate him.
Yeah,
Like,
and and um and I remember when the membership opened and it was on stream,
yeah.
and just it was this wall was just fucking green on the chat. And I'm like, I am happy for this dude. He deserves every single one of this.
He's cool, chill, right? He's very chill.
Yeah, his.
So,
That thing with the red super chats is like when Mori was streaming and she was like, okay, I don't want red super chats, and the chat just went like, observe. It just went like seven red super chats in a row, and then the Canadian red war happened. You
oh
remember
yeah,
that?
you hear that? I know that. I know that. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was amazing, and she almost cried. I'm like, bro, just enjoy, bro.
But but if you were in the position of those Hololive streamers, right? You know, they like one time of a Hololive VTuber once said, right? You don't need to pay me that much. You just need to enjoy my content, and that's all. It's like, oh, it's so sweet, right? Like, yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I love about VTubers,
Yeah,
and all
it's
that.
that
They're
genuinity of
so
just
sweet.
doing it for the content and not the money. Because if you see like Twitch streamers and YouTubers in general, a lot of them just are in for the money. Like,
Yeah.
for example,
Well, it's not a
if
wrong
you
thing,
see, yeah, it's not a wrong thing. Like,
but it's
you gotta
over.
eat, bro.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
gotta
eat,
eat,
but
bro.
it's sometimes it's like they don't care about who's behind the money, right? They don't care about the people. They care about the dollar signs.
Yeah,
That kind of feeling. You know, with as in Hololive, the VTubers, you can actually feel like they actually care about those who send them money. You get what I'm saying? Like, they
yeah,
care about the people that give money, and even the people that don't give money, they still care
yeah.
about
I
them.
bet if donations didn't exist and just like revenue of like let's say ads or something,
They'll still do it.
only they will still do it. I I am confident 100%, like 95% of them will still do it. 5%, I'm saying I'm keeping it on doubt because, like what I said, you're gonna eat. You gotta put
Yeah,
that
you
money
gotta
on
eat.
the. You gotta put that food on the table, bro. But um, still, if they were in a more privileged, let's say, economic place, they probably still do it 100%. So
Because
that's back to the genuine thing, right? To like doing it for the content and not the money.
because you do need to keep in mind, before March 2020, when Corona happened, when the world went to chaos, uh, before March 2020, Hololive and VTubers in general aren't that big of a thing, right? Nobody heard about Hololive before March, right? The only reason I went to Hololive is because I was bored, right? I got nothing better to do. I went on Twitter and meet, Domo, which, hi Domo, if you're watching this somehow, yeah, hello. Yeah, Domo is like good friend of us all, like, yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, uh, I only know VTuber because of the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before that, like people like, let's say like Sora, Takina Sora, the first member of Whole Life. She's not breaking numbers as big as she is now, right? She or Suisse, like Suisse is big, right? She
Yeah,
got
she
a lot of followers, but
a hundred
before
k.
that, if you watch the documentary, yeah, but a few years ago, she's struggling. She she, she even struggles to meet ends meet. She can't even eat. She can't even pay for her own VTuber model. She makes her own VTuber model. She can't even pay for her music video. She made her own music video, which is honorable. That's what I like about it. Because like the early generations of Hololive or maybe early generations of VTubers, they
Mm-hmm.
they 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 go in without knowing how profitable it will be. You get what I'm saying? Like they went in, they without knowing like knowing full well that this is this have a high chance of it failing. You get what I'm saying? Like yeah, it's a high risk job to me.
Yeah, and like you can say like VTubers, YouTubers back in the day.
Yeah,
They
true.
they
Like
they went just like, okay, let's just go around
yeah,
talking
full
about.
yeah, play games. Like early 2010s YouTuber. Like, let's say
Yeah,
PewDiePie, right? PewDiePie. If you ask PewDiePie like 10 years ago, like, would he know that he would have like 100 million subscriber? No. Would he know that he will be rich? No. He's just
exactly.
playing Call of Duty, right? He's just playing Call of Duty, Amnesia. Remember that old days where he played Amnesia, Happy Wheels,
Yeah,
and stuff like that. He don't know that he
I
will.
guess like the appeal of VTubers now is like the old YouTube,
Yeah, it's
because it's
fresh.
like,
It's like
yeah, exactly,
people
it's
back.
a refresher. It's
Yeah,
because like
because
right now YouTube is dominated by either the
industry,
extremely, yeah, the most like
the
challenge, the
polish.
3 a.m. challenge or something, and the
Yeah,
college kid that has a little bit too much money from their parents,
true.
and just does stuff, and and it's an ego boost and sometimes it's not, and so it's a coin flip. So
Don't get
it's
me
like,
wrong. Some of the streamers, real life streamers are entertaining. I
yeah, like most critical.
I enjoy like yeah, or Lily Pichu. I enjoy Lily Pichu's
Oh
content,
yeah,
and Michael Reeves. I enjoy their content, but you know, but in the end of the day, it's polish. It's industry, right? It's not like the old YouTube. Back when
yeah,
people can be as toxic as they want, and that's what's fun about YouTube, right? Back in the day, it's unfiltered, uncensored. It's like there's no people don't think about the money, they think about having fun.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Having fun and just enjoying themselves on the internet. But right now it has changed a lot.
ever since Susan stepped in, it has
Yeah,
changed.
but according to
I
like,
miss that old time.
yeah, I also miss that old times, those like days where everything was for play on YouTube, or the internet as a whole, because now you cannot say like X thing and someone somewhere will come in and just be like, oh well, I'm getting offended because of it, this and this and this, and you're like, bro, come on.
Ooh, I'm offended. I'm canceling you. Well, bitch, shut up. If you don't like it, just go. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't like it, just go. Like,
It's like that time. It's like back in the
you
day,
can't
if
even
you
say
didn't like
traps
something,
now. You can't even
yeah,
say traps. For fuck's sake,
pisses me off.
why can't you say traps? Like,
This pisses me off.
it's
And
not a
you know
slur. It's
something?
not a slur for one.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
not
a
a slur
slur.
for one thing. Trap. traps are hot. If anything, traps are more like a compliment.
Yeah, you kinda,
you know,
but you wanna know something. You wanna know something? That shit like the oh shit, I'm offended. That is basically all the English community, like
true.
the
Yeah.
US, because like right here in like the Spanish community, we still got those like random ass people that are like, oh, I'm offended. But if you ask them, they probably watch like English YouTubers and every single thing, and they read like they're like, "Oh, we got to protest because of and you're
Like,
like,
bitch,
God,
shut
Peter,
up.
because
Like,
if you, yeah, shut up, first off, and second off, if you like just go in and they know about this stuff and they're like, no, we don't care, like the 80% of the Spanish community, we don't care. We still call them traps till this day, and nobody will tell you anything except for like that one girl at the end of the hallway that just will come stomping and just say, "Hey, that's wrong."
oh, Indonesian community is still very toxic, and that's what I love about some of the Indonesian YouTuber. They're still very toxic, and they don't shy away from the N word. That's funny, right? That's very like they're very toxic, and that's what I love about toxic. Now, about the argument of whether you whether you like toxicity or not, it's definitely up to your taste, right? But at least think of it this way: if you don't like it, just shut up and move away, right? Find another, family-friendly YouTuber. You don't need to, you know, run your mouth like, oh yeah, I'm offended. Uh, for fuck's sake, you can't even say blind playthrough right now. You know,
What?
where you cannot say blind playthrough anymore. Blind playthrough, right? Playing a game from zero without. So which decided that you cannot say blind playthrough because it's not inclusive enough.
Why? Blind people will see it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Who if you're blind, you won't be seeing, like, no offense, right? I get it, being blind is hard, I'm not I'm not belittling you, but let's be honest, right? You're not gonna see you're not gonna see a blind playthrough when you're blind, correct?
Exactly.
You're not gonna get offended now. And Twitch bans the word simp for whatever reason. It's like banning my identity. It's like banning my existence, banning my identity. My
Yeah.
identity is as simp. But it's corporate stuff.
Mhm.
It's
But going back to VTuber, that's the most like VTuber thing they if we think about it, being in an agency and being on a schedule or something, that's corporate. But they make it don't feel like it. They make it feel human.
Yes. Well, true. They still can say some things, right? Like,
Yeah.
they have to, like it or not, they would have to censor themselves. But it's not like very strict. It's not like you don't say that, you don't say this. It's still strict. There's still punishment for again, it's still a company, and if you fuck up, then yes, you're gonna get punishment.
Mhm.
Yes, they're still professionals, but the way they present themselves is like they're messing around, but they're still very professional. That's what I respect about Hololive. Like,
Yeah. I also respect that.
how they become professional, but not professional. Like,
Being
yeah,
professional,
like
being
that.
unprofessional.
They're professional and unprofessional at the same time. It's unique like I said again, breathe of fresh air. You know,
Mhm.
it's awesome. You know, if you haven't watched VTuber, guys, you know, well, what am I saying, guys? So I'm like a legit YouTuber now. Oh, what's up, guys? If you haven't watched VTubers, just watch it. You know, we got quarantine and all that. You know, vaccines coming up, but it's not like it's gonna be like for like another year or so before we get vaccinated, right? And
Whoa.
yeah, I mean it's gonna take
I
a
got
while.
like 4 months till I
Oh
get
yeah,
vaccinated.
you're
Two,
Costa
three
Rica.
months.
Your
Yeah,
your country is not that big, right?
yeah,
I
we're
mean,
not that big, and the Ministry of Welfare just went like, okay, let's secure 2 million vaccines and start like like
yeah, but here in
little by little.
Indonesia, we have like I forgot how many people we are, like 200 million. I don't know, don't quote me on
Oh
that, but
yeah,
I'm not 200
I'm
million.
500,
We're a
5
lot.
million.
Yeah, we're like
Ju-
the fourth biggest. No, the fourth country with the most people. So it's gonna take what, like 2 or 3 years. The expectancy. How do you spell that? How do you spell it? Expectancy.
Yeah.
Expectancy for the vaccine distribution is like 2 or 3 years. You
Holy
know,
shit.
if you're gonna stay at home for a little while, you know, might as well watch YouTubers and you know learn some what you know that Nihongo, baby, that broken Japanese, you know. Yeah, it's man. I don't know, man. We just love VTubers. We love them, like. Oh yeah, but that doesn't also mean that VTubers don't have a bad side. You know, the dark side of VTubers.
Oh yeah.
There are many, bad side. The thing with China, whole like China, and there are plenty of bad sides. But as in any community is, right? Like let's say K-pop, right? Of course, K-pop gonna have scandal. You know, like you might not know this, Nate, but for those of you K-pop, you know what I'm talking about when that G-Dragon scandal, that human trafficking scandal. So yeah, basically
Human
Nate,
trafficking.
one big K-pop artist traffics, prostitutes around for his club. So yeah, that thing happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that thing happened. Yeah, that's like a few years ago, like 3 years ago, 3 years ago. Like yeah.
Okay,
he
K-pop for me
basically-
wasn't existent till last year.
Yeah, K-pop. I mean, K-pop has some dangerous like community, like very toxic. But that's because the size of it, right? It's huge. I mean, in VTuber community itself, we have toxic people, right? Like, we're, no community is safe from, what do you call it? Like toxic people, right? Like, people just wreaking havoc. Like, we call it antis here. There will be plenty of, stuff happen, and most certainly there will be politics involved, because Photo Life is an international company in itself, and you're bound to make a mistake or two, with that. But yeah, I mean, don't worry, the people here are nice mostly. If you see a toxic person, just ignore it. It's the same, like not everyone is toxic, and like if whether it's real life
like,
idol or VTuber idol,
report and
they're all the same. They're all humans.
and block.
They fuck. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, you have to read the description. They usually writes it in English. What etiquette? Don't spam. Don't do this. Don't do that. Be sure to read the etiquette, because what you're watching is people from a country that's very strict on rules and etiquette. So you have to keep up, right? I know Western people are very free, very liberal, and all that, but what you're watching is a Japanese speaking person streaming. So there are different rules bound to apply. I think that's it. I don't know. It's been an hour. It was fun talking about VTubers. What else? You want to add something, Nate? What do you want to add?
Just if you see
Oh, yeah.
something like like hate or like spam, just ignore, report, and block. That's like the best thing to do. Don't respond to them. Just block them and report them. That's kind of it. And yeah, enjoy VTubers because right now we got still like, let's say, 6 months till we all get vaccinated, or like
Yeah, if you're
most of
lucky.
us. You're
I
lucky.
mean, if you're like Indonesian, you're gonna like have 1 or 2 more years before you're gonna get vaccinated.
Hell yeah, but
Yeah.
like there are bigger YouTube channels than my whole entire country, bro. So it's gonna
Yeah.
be easy on my part.
Yeah.
But
Enjoy
yeah,
it.
that's just enjoy. This is
You're
a
welcome to the
community.
community.
Oh yeah,
If
everyone
if
is
you're
cool.
if you wanna hang out with people on Twitter, well, I mean, people usually are more active on Twitter. The
Yeah.
VTubers, Hololive don't have any Instagram because, I know most of you that were watching this came from Indonesia, and you use Instagram and not Twitter. Yeah, but they don't use Twitter. They don't use Instagram. Yeah, I forgot. They don't use Instagram. The only ones that use Instagram are Hololive Indonesia, the Hololive IG
Really?
branch. Hololive IG.
I didn't know that. Though.
Yes. So all of them have IG. They post their schedules there because they know Indonesians don't use Twitter that much. Well, they use Twitter, but they're not that active on Twitter. They're mostly on Instagram, so they're trying to reach an audience. So yeah, like EOFI, Muna, even the second generation, all of them uses Instagram.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
if you
right
wanna,
here, we just are like down here in Latin America. We just either it's like Twitter or Facebook. We're still on that Facebook.
You still use Facebook? I haven't used my Facebook in a long time.
Me neither. I'm full on Twitter and Instagram. I just do it because of stuff, but yeah, I use mostly Twitter.
Yeah. If you want to hang out with VTuber community, or get to know the VTuber community, you can follow Nate. I'll put his Twitter handle down below, and from Nate you can expand your friends. That's how that's how basically I start, right? From one person to another
Just go bouncing.
Nice people. You start bouncing. I mean, my Twitter is banned, so you're not gonna see me on Twitter anytime soon, but you can still contact Nate or something like that. Yeah. I guess that's it for today's episode. Thank you, Nate, for accompanying me in this third episode, New Year special podcast. Thank you. And that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.